There is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about. In case nobody has told you that you appreciate it, in case you haven't got your flowers, welcome to the Rose Garden. This is your boy Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, the host of the Talk to Be Nice podcast. We're here with another episode of the Rose Garden. I got some excellent people here with me today, man. Before we get started, of course, introduce yourselves, let them know where they can find you all at.
I'm NiKayla Bentley. I'm the COO of Platinum Riders Car Club here in Macon, Georgia. And you can follow us at Platinum Riders Official on Instagram and Facebook.
And I'm Anthony Underwood. I'm a prospect manager of Platinum Riders Car Club as well.
Okay, excellent. You all got a great event coming up. Before we get to the event, though, let's talk about just Platinum Riders in general, man. How long have you all been running?
Yesterday was our 1-year anniversary.
Okay.
Platinum turned 1. We just recently did a photo shoot that hopefully we can include some clips with. But yeah, our baby's 1 now.
Okay, all
He
right.
won.
Yeah.
Now, how many members did you all start out with, and how many do you have now?
When we first started out, it was originally 3 members originally, and that's when we had our founders, and that's when it grew to about 10 to 15 because we have about 10 to 15 followers, and so right now we're standing at 25 members.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
So thanks to Anthony for him being the prospect manager. He's really got us in contact with a lot of different people here in the Middle Georgia area and the surrounding counties.
So how do y'all go about like selecting people to join? Is there a certain criteria or anything like that?
I'll let him answer that. Prospect manager.
So we take mostly sports cars.
That was one of my questions I was going to ask. I know most car clubs have like specific vehicles they take.
So we don't take one specific brand. We'll take like Hondas, anything like Honda Civics, Honda Accords. We do Chargers. We have Jeeps, Nissans. We have a few of those. So as long as it's like sporty, it's not.
Does it matter the year? I know some car clubs they only do past a certain year.
No. I have an 02 Honda, and I kind of try to stand in the back, try to facilitate everything. But yeah, we have recently had a red eye, and we have Mustangs as well. So we don't really particularly. I'm not gonna say we don't pay attention to the car, but it's really about.
It's not like the biggest factor.
Right, it's just not the biggest factor. What we.
Now I gotta put y'all on the spot. Who has the best car in the group though?
Like I said, we had the red eye, so I think that was the best. That was the best car.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a red eye.
You said you had a red eye.
She traded it in for
the Mustang.
A Mustang, a Shelby.
Which is still really nice.
It's still nice.
Yeah. And it's brand new. I think it's a 2022, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
I like that.
She plays no games.
No.
So how often do people try to join? Is it kind of a frequent thing now? Like I said, I know you all are growing fast. Like.
Yeah, we have actually been going really fast.
Yes, we actually just opened up recruitment last month. We tend to do recruitment for about 3 months, and then we'll take a 3-month break off and try to build the relationship and rapport with our people that we, are recruiting. So they'll have like a recruitment period, then they'll become like a crossover. They'll do a crossover, and then they'll become a full member.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, we're growing. Like I said, we're actively growing.
So you're the CEO, so I'm assuming you're at the top. So how does the structure range as far as who's in charge?
So we have a CEO. His name is Brandon Pope.
Brandon.
Yes, unfortunately he could not be here due to him having to be in work in Florida. And then it's me, the Chief Operating Officer. So I go in, I kind of do the operations, and I kind of take some of his dirty work, if you want to say it. And I kind of keep it in line. And then after that, we have our executive founder and president, Marcus Albritton. And then we go from that, and we have our vice president. Her name is Charlicia Mathis. And then we have Anthony, who's our prospect manager. And we also have our secretary, which is Jasmine Harris, and then our treasurer, which is Jasmine Parker.
Shout out all them jazz.
Yeah, right. We got those last days.
Yeah.
Now, I know you all stated in your mission statement, of course, you associate with other car clubs. Is there any other ones you want to spotlight right now?
We just like to shout out to all the car clubs.
Yeah, we love them all.
We love them all.
That's a safe answer.
But it's real. Like, we really do. We love doing things with all of our car clubs.
Yes.
We don't specify anyone, single anyone out. Every event that we have, we always invite everybody.
Yep, we're brothers and sisters. We're all one and the same. We might have different cars, but we're all here to do the same thing.
Absolutely. That's the same answer, though. Just in case. That's what else. You say everybody but one person.
Right.
Yeah.
We love all y'all.
Oh, yeah.
We love everybody.
Keep this thing. Now, I know you mentioned you all started a year ago. So, what is the actual backstory? How did the actual group come together?
It's a funny story. Actually, we were at Taki, and so Brandon came to me and one of the other members, and he was like, I want to start a car club. And I looked at him, I was like, my car is an 02, like I have an old car. So he was like, it's not about the car. He was like, you're very involved in the community. You built a rapport with a lot of people in the community as far as like a lot of leaders that we have coming for this upcoming event and different things, just church based. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of consider it. And at first I was like, oh, people gonna look at me because my car is not, you know, with the latest modifications.
I'm tired of you talking about your car. That's the best car.
But yeah, and so I was like, okay, cool, we can do it. And then when we launched this time last year, it was just like nonstop. Everything has just been going smooth sailing. We've just been going up from here. Yeah.
I like that. Anything you want to add to that, or that's pretty much summed it up right there?
So, I mean, she really did sum it up, and I kind of came in later. I wasn't there in the beginning. I'm kind of new to the area, new-ish to the area, so I've always wanted to do something with the community and for the community, and so that was really my outlet. That's why I joined Platinum Riders, because all the community stuff that we do is just exactly my lane.
I like that. I like what y'all doing, definitely. Now, of course, we're going to talk about the big event y'all got coming up this weekend. But what other event? I know I seen Michigan. Y'all already doing a lot of stuff. What are some other things? Maybe, of course, maybe not to this extent because y'all are showing out.
This is that's the baby.
But what other things have y'all done even before this?
One of our big highlight events that we've done was we did the Brookdale Warming Center in Macon, where it's the shelter that, you know, takes in the less fortunate. So we donated a lot of women products, gently used clothes, water, snacks. We made sure the kids had different things that they could take to school if they were still in school. Just a lot of different community events. So we did just a random feed the homeless one day. We just went, we made sandwiches, just made different sack lunches, and we just went around making, walking, passing them out, talking to people, communicating, and just letting them know that we're here in the community, that we're regular people. You might see us with all the flashing lights and all the rides and on TV, different parades and stuff, but we're here. We're human beings like everybody else. Right, we're here.
Yeah. I mean, we do back to school drives. We have done Father's Day events, Mother's Day events. Really anything that the community's doing, we try to get our hands in as much as we can.
So I think people forget, man. Sometimes the simplest thing is just the effort of doing stuff.
And just being there is what really makes the impact. So providing the stuff that we can is always a great thing. And I mean, everything that we do is out of our pocket. So it helps. It definitely helps.
Well, nobody told you all, man. I definitely appreciate what y'all are doing, man.
Thank you.
Anything else y'all need to add about Platinum Riders as far as, you know, people who might be interested who just heard y'all, anything y'all need to tell them or anything like that before we move to the event?
No, but we still are in our recruiting season. So if you would still like to join, you can reach out to our Facebook. You can reach out to our Instagram and DM us on both. We check our messages daily, and the prospect manager get with you as well as myself and Brandon. So yeah, we're just still recruiting, and we still want to just grow as a family.
When does the recruitment period end?
So we're gonna end it late January.
Okay, so ain't no excuse.
No excuse.
They gonna end it late November. There'll be one person. It's gonna be that one person wait till late January. Y'all still letting people in?
Yes. So, and at our event, we'll actually be recording as well. So we have a big sign that actually has like a QRC code. So you can just kind of download on your phone and join just like that. So we're looking for y'all.
Definitely.
That's awesome. Do y'all have like an actual like car club? Like I know most clubs have like an actual like building or something. Do y'all have like a meeting location? Or?
Right now we're working on getting us a location. We don't have a set location, but right now we're trying to look for a location here in Middle Georgia.
But we are official. We have our EIN, tax ID, so we're definitely official.
Definitely.
Just no building yet.
That's fine. You got the most important part.
We're good on paper.
Yes.
That's what matters the most. So let's talk about this event on November 14th, man. When I spoke to you all about the first time, like you all know, I got a pretty busy weekend, but speaking with you all, I said, man, I gotta be a part of something like this, man. I like what y'all doing. Before we really dive into it, man, give people a quick overview as far as what's going on this weekend, because people have no idea.
Yeah, so basically we are hosting a Stop the Violence event in Macon, Georgia. Really, it's specifically for, we say any type of violence, gun violence, theft, any type of violence that's been going on. We've been having a lot of people, unfortunately, being killed. Families are losing their loved ones. So we are trying to get everyone off the streets. We just want to provide resources. We have so many guest speakers coming out to talk about things. I don't know if you want to go down the line of people, but
let them know.
Let
them know.
We have, please. So we have District Attorney Anita Howard coming. She's going to speak. Coroner Leon Jones, Commissioner Elaine Lucas, Commissioner Virgil Watkins, Power 107.1's Tex James. Our CEO, Brandon, will be on the 1s and 2s. So he'll be DJing as well, as kind of doing everything with us. We have a lot of different sponsors that have agreed to partner up with us, which I'm really excited about, because like I said, everything that we do, we pay out of pocket for. So we have our monthly dues from our car club, and we put towards that, but we also take out of our own pockets, aside from what we pay. So we have partnered up with Marco's Pizza, Texas Roadhouse, PINSTRIPES has agreed to give us free tickets to do bowling, Sky Zone, Amstar movie theaters. So A+ Print Shop is downtown Macon. They have made us a huge sign for our for the car club period. But they've also given us a bunch of
nice flyers.
Flyers, thank you, to print out and just pass out locally so we can get as many people as we can. VJ's Barbershop downtown has agreed to do free haircuts. I'm really excited about that. Urban Air is giving us some free tickets for the kids, and also I really want to shout out Urban Air because they have agreed to partner with us outside of our event. I was looking for the owner's name. I apologize, I don't have his name with me, but So the owner has agreed to do events outside of ours, so where we can have like teen nights. And just get the kids off the streets, bring them in, shut it down, bring them in, and just have some fun. Which is really what we're focused on doing, like anything to get, because we found in research that a lot of the reason for the violence is poverty and lack of resources.
Y'all are killing the questions I have. Every time you say something, I'm like, let me go take that off.
My bad.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I told you we talk.
That's what y'all do. I like it. It's better that way. It's more natural.
Definitely.
So we really just want to get these kids off the streets. I mean, it's not all kids. Of course, we know it's our adults as well. But I know it's easier to focus on the kids while they're young and kind of get them off the streets and talk to them. I really wanted to partner up with some of the like Boys and Girls Club. With COVID, it's been a little difficult to kind of get in touch with people. So
are they still open during COVID right now?
I think they're limited.
They are. They're definitely limited hours, and a lot of times, like I couldn't get into the building to speak with anyone, and I couldn't call back. So I know they're really busy. So something for the future. But for now, we have. I mean, there's so much. We're trying to get a bouncy house. Pastor Daniel Blackshear of Word of Deep Ministries has allowed us to use his property. So that's where we're going to actually have the event off of Mercer, 4600 Mercer University Drive in Macon. The event is Sunday, November 14th from 1 to 3. We are asking everyone to bring their lawn chairs just because COVID, we don't want to have, to be cleaning after.
Y'all being like, if you don't want to stand up, bring your own chairs.
Nice to we have some chairs, but we want everybody to come and, try to distance themselves.
Definitely want to practice social distancing. But it's going to be great. We are super excited. We actually had it planned before. And due to logistics, we had to kind of push it back to find a new venue. So we are really excited to get it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you all told me about it the first time, I was like, I gotta make some time for this. That's just awesome. I really like what y'all are doing. Yeah. Now, I got a question for y'all. What would you consider a successful event on the 14th?
A successful
Very
event.
good question.
Yes, that's a great question. Just really seeing the community just come out and support not only the club but the community that they live in, because of course we all live in different districts, but with those different commissioners and the DA and everybody coming out, they'll know who their representatives are. So if they have anything going on in their community, they know who to contact if anything is going wrong, if they have any type of suspicious activity, if they want to bring it to the law enforcement's attention, they just know who their resources are. And so we just want to make everybody aware of what it is in Macon Bibb and who you need to contact if anything goes wrong.
That's one. Yeah, a lot of the issues I hear from people is they just don't know who to talk to.
Definitely.
So that's awesome. Y'all, I mean, this is clearly a serious event,
right,
based off the people you got to actually come out. These people don't just show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and that's the thing we want people to realize, like, we're all people. Like Kayla said earlier, we're not, I hate to say, like some sedity, group of people there. We don't come down and just, we're down to earth with everybody. We're actually there in the streets with people, making sure that they know that we are, we all go through the same things, especially with COVID. Things have gotten so different. But that lack of resources, like, we're trying to provide that so that everyone knows we're all here together. We're all in this fight together.
Yep, we're really just saving the ones that's present. And that's what STOP standing for, and Stop the Violence. Just saving the ones that's present, not just targeting a specific group of people, not saying it's just, one group of people. We're just trying to save everybody that's here, not only in Macon Bibb, but to just push people in different counties, different cities, different states, to just really be aware of the violence that's going on in their community. Absolutely. And so we just want to make everybody aware that, okay, I understand, but we have to address this issue as a whole. So if we don't stand together as a whole, we're still going to fall apart individually.
Absolutely. Now, I like to make sure people get their proper acknowledgement and respect.
Right.
You all are doing this on your own time, out of your own pocket.
Oh, yes.
I respect it, and that's definitely unique, because most people not coming out of their own pocket for this. So, for people who do want to help out as far as financially, how do they do that for you all?
Yes, we do have a cash app, if you want to put the cash app, Anthony, and feel free if you would like to donate to the cash app. It'll definitely go towards events like this, future events, just going toward, it won't just go to the club. We also have separate accounts where it'll go towards events like this, or to help with resources such as blankets or water for the warming centers, or even if we just go out one day and just pass out anything to our community, just walking around, interacting with our citizens here in Macon Bibb and around surrounding counties. It'll definitely go towards anything that's needed.
Now, I'm not trying to count y'all pockets or anything, but as far as for Sunday, have y'all reached exactly maybe what y'all need to run that event, or y'all still like?
So really the greatest thing, like when I said sponsors, every single thing that we've gotten thus far has actually been sponsored for us. So we technically, there's only one thing so far that we're paying for that we know of now, and that's the bouncy house.
Yes.
So the venue, we got sponsored, all the food, all of the prizes that we're giving away, all of the bounce back tickets for the fun, everything has been sponsored so far. It's taking a little working with, but it worked out for our good. So yeah, so technically we haven't paid for anything outside that yet. We probably will end up buying some extra food. Because apparently the event has gotten much bigger than we anticipated, which is a good thing.
That's always a good thing. Those are good problems to have.
Yeah, so we did get some extra sponsors for that, but we'll, of course, probably have to come out of pocket for that as well, and drinks. Of course, we have to get drinks.
So what's the cash app? Did you find the cash app?
Yeah, so our cash app is $Platinum Riders. And it doesn't matter if it's capital, I don't believe. So just the $Platinum Riders.
Is everything spelled normally? Because you know some people spell Riders R-A-D-A.
It's with an S. Yeah, just the regular way, Platinum and Riders. And so this is what I've been telling all of our sponsors, and anybody who actually wants to donate or sponsor, we definitely appreciate you, of course. But we're not just the type of car club that's just taking. We also want to give back. So if we do have sponsors, we want to be able to shout them out at our event, and of course on our social media. We are doing, what do you call I lost my chain of thought.
Giveaway.
The paper for.
Oh, the.
Can't think of the name.
While y'all thinking of that, I know, of course, y'all gonna say anything else, but do y'all have a minimum amount you prefer maybe people send? Like, of course, you take anything, but if somebody could.
Anything can help, even if it's just the minimum of $5. $5 goes a long way. So if that's what you want to make the minimum, it feels free. You can go up to whatever you want because, like I said, we are nonprofit, and so we do have sponsors, as he said. So anything, like he said, to help, but at the minimum $5 if you just had a limit on it.
Yeah. And like you said, anything else. We don't have a specific number. I mean,
anything. We're just thankful that everything is falling in place. All the sponsors are willing to help.
Yeah. Everyone is super excited. Yeah. Certificates is what I'm talking about. Yes. We're giving out certificates for our sponsors. We'll also, hopefully, I haven't heard this change yet, but hopefully be selling our hoodies, our platinum hoodies. Yes. We don't have them on right now. We have our vest on.
How much the hoodies?
The hoodies, I think, are $25. Yeah. And you can customize those, and customizing starts at $30, if I'm not mistaken. So you can definitely purchase them there, and it'll just simply say, proud supporter of Platinum Riders Car Club. Just, a little merch that's coming. Merch coming soon.
So I can go ahead and lock mine in right now.
Listen.
Absolutely.
So I'm owe y'all $30 after this.
No. You not owe me $30.
Right.
Your hoodie is on
the house.
Now, the one thing about me, now I wear a lot of local brands. I don't accept anything for free though. So I owe y'all $30. When we finish this interview, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we work with people who are working with us. We want to make sure that we're able to give back, not only take. So every single sponsor, that's why we've agreed. We want to at least do shirts for them. Of course, hoodies are a little bit more expensive, and we're doing quality hoodies. It's not just no little $10 hoodies that you buy. Like, we're actually getting quality hoodies. Yes. We actually did a photo shoot this weekend. Inserts photo shoot. So they're nice.
You'll see what they look like.
I love hoodies, so I'm not serious. As soon as we end this now, I'm sitting in that Cash App. On Sunday.
Hopefully you can have your hoodie by Sunday.
So actually, Brandon, our CEO, he actually does all that as well.
Yes.
So he does a little bit of everything.
In-house.
Yeah.
Everything's done in-house.
Shout out Brandon. I'm on my hoodie.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Brandon.
All right. So that event is going to be awesome, man. But of course, for the people unfamiliar with what's going on with Macon, because like this channel does reach other places, so people may not all know about Macon, man. I just want y'all to speak to this event and let people know why is this so serious, especially right now for Macon. Why does this Stop the Violence event is so important?
Right now, I think as of last week, I have not counted as of this week, but right now we have, if I'm not mistaken, 48 homicides as of right now in Bibb County, and we haven't even reached the end of the year. I mean, we're near the end of the year, but to have almost the amount of homicides that we've had in a couple of years, it's kind of doubling in numbers. And so we just want to bring awareness, not only, like I said, to our community, but anywhere. To just let people know that it's different things out here, different opportunities, such as the car club, such as finding the talent, such as doing anything in the community that will prevent you from, just having to resort to violence. So we just want to let people know.
Because like I said, I don't live in Macon, so I'm not too familiar. So when I was kind of doing a little bit of research, not much, to get ready for you all, I found out in Macon you have a 1 in 100, basically 1 in 1. Am I saying this right? 1 in 175 chance of being a victim of a violent crime in Macon. That's double the average for the state of Georgia.
Yeah,
so you're twice as likely for something to happen to you in Macon.
Macon is a huge poverty area in some areas, of course. So for that reason alone, it's just we have a much higher rate, unfortunately.
Is there any specifics that you all, I know poverty is one, environment, is there any specific things that you feel like is just related to Macon that can be changed? Some of this stuff obviously is systemic, but is there things specific to Macon maybe that's going on?
I know I hate to say it, but we're a drug-stricken community. And so a lot of the different confrontations or shootings, if you we want to have you, it leads from different things as far as some are domestic disputes, some are disputes over just different, drug transactions. different gang related. Most of them are gang related, and so we just want to bring an awareness that it can be, you know, it can be a good gang. I know, I mean, it sounds bad, but you can finally, you know, definitely find a group of people that you can associate yourself with, and not just saying, I hate to relate it back to the car club, but a club in general. It doesn't have to be a car club. We also have several bike clubs. So if that's something that you know, enjoy, we just want to let people know it's different outlets to different things than just violence.
And I know gangs get like a negative connotation. But a gang is just a group of people.
Yeah, as a car clubs are the same thing. We met with the Bibb County Sheriff's Department, had an amazing meeting with them. Like I was actually really shocked at how well it went. But that's who we were partnered with before to try to get access to one of the parks here in Macon. So we just got a really good insight on how they view car clubs. And you know, when you have these car clubs out here, no specific names of course, but that are doing like burnouts, driving erratically, just doing crazy things, like it's not a good look for us. So we're a little different than that. We're very particular, number one, about who joins the club, for specific reasons because of that. But also, too, we don't do the burnouts. We don't do the erratic driving. We're actually pretty heavy on our members for that.
We definitely have no burnout policy.
We don't. And actually, it's on our flyer, no burnouts. So we're trying to not only bring awareness, you know, obviously for our community, but change the trajectory of how people look at car clubs.
Definitely.
Because the reason that we did, you know, join, or they started and we joined, was because we want to be there for our community. We just want to do something that's going to be impactful. So just to kind of stray away from it's not just the car club itself. And I think that's one of the reasons why we chose to opt out and use a different venue, because they didn't really want the car club to be associated with it. And we're like, the car club is our whole reason for why we're able to do this. Our car club is what's actually hosting this event. So we're able to actually still have our car club name behind it, so that everyone knows it is Platinum Riders Car Club that's actually hosting this.
That's awesome. It's so important what you all are doing for Macon right now, because a lot of the issues in Macon ain't just in Macon. They're all over the place, but some of these cities don't have platinum riders to step up and do these things. So what you all doing may actually turn out to be a blueprint for other places. So
hopefully, we definitely hope that.
Just want to make sure, like I keep stressing, that you all know what you all. This is big, man. I hope y'all understand. I know everybody wants to be modest and pretend, you know, but
modest, but I think it's.
If you ain't gonna brag on you, nobody's gonna brag.
No, listen, trust me, we are very excited. I mean, we have put in so much hard work for months now, and I'm not the person that originated the idea. One of our previous members did. No name, no name shout outs, anything like that, I guess. But someone else had the idea and asked me to execute it. So.
I mean, an idea with no action.
Exactly.
So I just take your credit for it.
To see it come to fruition is just really huge for us. And then this is actually going to be our biggest event
for this year.
And to close it out like that, to close out 2021.
Y'all in 21 like this. That makes 22. Y'all got
oh baby, we're hitting the ground running. 2022, we're hitting the ground running. Like we definitely have big plans.
Now my last few questions, man, get y'all out here. I know y'all busy people. I don't take too much time. So, of course, it's so many sad things that happen in Macon as far as the death. All of them are tragedies. All of them are equal. But as far as for your car club, was there like maybe one specific situation that just had you like, all right, we need to do something now?
I had one member who was impacted, not going to call any names, but her significant other did have to suffer the tragedy of losing his life due to unnecessary gun violence that took place a couple of months ago. And that really just brought it to our eyes that we just need to make the community aware of what is going on, and that particular situation could have definitely been diffused if everybody was, aware of who like I said, who to contact and how to contact, and if the resources were there for people to know. So it can definitely be diffused, and we hate that he had to lose his life due to that tragedy, but that's why we're here standing with that member as well on Sunday, to just let her know that we're there for her and for everybody in her family, his family, and that we're going to try and put some type of stop to what's going on in this community.
Absolutely. We also are going to be providing flowers for the victim, the families of the victims. And that's another one of our sponsors that I have not yet mentioned. So Lawrence Mayer Florist, downtown Macon, has agreed to give us roses as their contribution to their event, to our event, excuse me. So we're going to give out flowers to the families. If there are any families that would like to speak, please reach out to us on one of our pages, Instagram, Facebook.
Definitely.
The flyer will be, we can post the flyer on the video so you can get our information, phone numbers as well from the flyer. But we want to make sure that these families are getting their love. We will have the pastor praying over the event.
Definitely.
We will have the pastor closing the event as well. So I grew up in a church, so that's what I do. But we will be closing out with an altar call. If anyone wants to give their life to Christ, you know, we definitely want to make sure that we can provide all the support that we can in any kind of way that we can.
And
so
we definitely just want to let everybody know that this is not a sad occasion. This is to bring awareness. This is to love on all of these family members. I'm sorry. This is to love on all these family members. Let them know that we're here for them, even if they want to reach out to us after the event. Because I know also we have failed to recognize our keynote, which is Cornelian Jones, and I really truly apologize.
Nobody in Macon work harder than me.
I really appreciate him when it comes down to helping us, because he's also been instrumental in helping us find these victims and their families and getting us in contact with them and just letting them know that we are here. If they want to do their separate Stop the Violence, just, you know, specific to their family member, they can reach out to us and we can help, because we also have the capacity to be able to, I know it sounds crazy, but block off traffic if they want to have like a memorial ride or memorial lap for their family members. So we can definitely be a resource to these families in everything that they do. So
one thing I do want to, because I failed to mention some of our sponsors, so we actually have some local businesses that are coming and they'll be setting up tents. Relantress Williams will be there. And anyone that knows Melantress is very popular in Macon, but she owns several businesses as well. So she owns an event planning company, Lance Custom Designs, LLC. So she's offering a free event for a family. We're going to do a raffle for that. But she does birthday parties, anniversaries, homecoming. I mean, she does anything. And they're huge events. She's really great at what she does. I actually did a baby shower with her. Or I had her do a baby shower for me, and it was amazing. So she'll be providing that. And then B. Daniels, she does cakes and sweets. So she'll be providing some free sweets and treats for our event as well. So a lot of great people. Again, super excited. Cannot wait. Please, y'all, come out and support. Show us love. Want to see y'all there.
Friendly event. All ages.
That's just awesome. That's all I keep saying, man. So before I let y'all go, of course, any announcements other than, we know the event, we're going to be there. Any announcements, anything else going on, either with Platinum Riders or, you know, just anything y'all want to announce right now?
No, like I said, we're just excited that we have been through one whole year of having this car club with many, many more years to come. But as far as big events, like he said, this is our main event, our big event to close out the year, and we'll just be ready to hit the ground running 2022.
We do have some, I mean, we will be planning some events. Like I said, we Urban Air has agreed to partner with us to do some events. Probably will start 2022 just because we have things to finish up this year. The Tubman Museum has actually recently agreed to partner with us as well to do some things for the kids to get them off the streets. So we plan, it's not just going to stop here with the Stop the Violence event.
Definitely.
We definitely plan to keep going and opening up different resources for these kids to just get them off the street. So
I'm excited to see what y'all doing, man. I'm excited to see that. Now, you all are currently on the Rose Garden, of course, so this is where we let people know they appreciate and highlight great things you all are doing. But in the Rose Garden, we sat here and gave you all your flowers, so every episode ends with you giving somebody else their flowers. So basically, I need you all to tell somebody, you don't gotta know them personally, you just see them in passing, doing good things. Let them know you see what they're doing, let them know they're appreciated.
Absolutely.
Always.
So, I need y'all to tell somebody, whoever y'all want to tell.
Let's see, you go first.
Okay. So, well, I may be a little biased, but I'll give it to Brandon, our CEO. Brandon works so hard. Both Brandon and Kayla, actually. I mean, she's the CEO, obviously. I didn't want to be too cliche because it's sitting in front of me, but honestly, like, they work so hard to keep our car club going, excuse me. So just to have someone that's actually taking their time. Kayla works at the hospital. She works 12-hour shifts.
Yes.
Baby, when I tell you, anytime we need her, she is there. Save for Brandon. Brandon lives in Florida now. Brandon travels here several times a month for the most part, just to be here for us, for anything that we need in the car club. He makes all of our shirts. He makes our hoodies.
All our decals that you see around the city, he makes everything.
Yeah, you see us ride now. We all have decals in the back of our cars on our rear windshields that says Platinum Rider, so you really can't miss us. Some of us have lights. But yeah, we definitely shout out to Brandon, to our COO, Kayla. I appreciate y'all.
Let's see. I know it is kind of cliche, but Anthony is wonderful.
I can just tell since the whole time I knew y'all were gonna do this.
I love Anthony. Anthony is wonderful. I can call Anthony 2 o'clock in the morning, and he'll answer my phone call. I'm like,
she does.
Like, I really forgot to do this. Can you help me? I'm having a bad day at work, and Anthony gets it done every time. I have anything. I can ask him personal. I can ask him club related, and he's just a good friend to have. And so he's just more than my prospect manager. He's my friend. Like, and I just love Anthony. So I want to give him his flowers while he gets shouted.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate you all. I respect what you all are doing. This is awesome. November 14th. Yes. I'd be wrong. You all are November 14th. On November 13th, I'm at an event in Warner Robins. Kind of like you all's, of course. It's a community event. So if you're watching this, come to Warner Robins on the 13th. That event is from 11 to 5 p.m. Come out, see them in Warner Robins on Saturday, then follow up on Sunday and come see these great people and come to their event, of course.
Please bring your family, bring your kids, bring your husband, your wife, your cousins, bring everybody.
There's no excuse not to be there. It's a Sunday. No excuse not to be there. It's a Sunday. You ain't doing nothing. Come on out.
And it's right after church, so don't make no excuses. Go get your praise on and then come out to the event.
That's right.
Amen. Amen. Other than that, if these great people have nothing else to say, we are done.